What's up, guys? Wagwan, I'm also saying, it's your baby girl, Mommy Pounds. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Welcome to my channel. To my old subscribers, I love you so much. So, guys, on today's episode, I'm gonna detail everything. Detail everything that you need to know before going to write your theory test or before doing your theory test. Yes, I'm gonna detail everything. So please don't skip the video. Watch till the end, and please, if this is your first time you came across my video, please kindly subscribe for me. I just need to get to 1K subscribers. Please, can you do me a favor? Thank you. So what I'll say is be more confident in yourself. Don't look at people's faces and start to judge yourself, especially when you get to the theory center. Yes, for me, when I was going, I was really nervous. So when I got there, I was like, oh, that look on her face, or that look on his face, oh my God, they look very sad. Is everything okay? Can I do it? Like, be more confident in yourself. Even though I knew that I've learned a lot, so I was ready to face whatever is coming. Like, I was ready to do everything. But don't look at people's face and then start to judge yourself even before you start your test. Just have that positive vibe. Yeah, yes, you can do it. Believe in yourself. So basically, I used 2 nights. Yes, if you know me, I love to do night shifts. So I work during the night. So I used 2 nights to revise on this app. Yes, I revised everything. Yes, I just used 2 nights. I really have the app, but I was not paying much attention to it unless my date was almost, when my exams was almost there. That's when I was like, okay, I have 2 days now. I really need to revise. Yes, so I used 2 days to revise, even though it wasn't that much. It's not difficult, but if you don't learn, there is no way that you're going to do it. It's simple, but you need to learn. Yes. So the theory test is divided into 2 sections. Yes, we have the multiple answers and then the hazard perception. Yes, the hazard perception has 14 clips. Yes, all of them at least has 1 hazard perception. Only one of the video has 2 hazard perceptions. Yes, and also with the multiple questions, you have at least 59 minutes. Is it 59 or 58 minutes? Yes, to answer each question. Please don't be in a rush. Just take your time and answer the questions. Don't feel like you know everything, so you're just going to just take it and then make it quick. Just take your time, because some of the questions are very tricky, so you just have to take your time to answer the questions. Yes, with the multiple questions, you have to get 43 out of 50 to pass your theory test, and with the hazard perception, you have to get 44 out of 75 to pass the hazard perception section. Yes, so it's easy, but if you don't learn, it's going to be very, very difficult for you. So this is what I had. Yes, so with my multiple choice part, I had 47 out of 50, and the hazard perception, I had 53 out of 75. Yes, and after writing this your theory test exams, you must pass your driving practical test within 2 years, or otherwise you will need to take a past theory test again. So if you don't pass your driving practical test within 2 years, you have to redo the theory test again. Yes. So with the hazard perception, the quicker you react to the hazard, the more marks that you get. So let's say, for example, you saw the hazard approaching, so you kind of react quick, you're gonna get 5 scores. So if you don't react early, you're gonna get maybe 4, 2, 3, or 1. Yes, and if you don't react early at all, you're gonna score 0. Yes, so the quicker you react to the hazard perception, the more marks that you get. So there are many apps that you can use to learn your theory test. Yes, but the 2 apps that I use, one of them is called the official DVSA theory test, and the other one is called Theory 4-in-1 driving test. Yes, the official one, I don't know, it's official, so hopefully it's for the government. Yes, and the Theory 4-in-1 too is for the government. So these apps are very, very good. You can, if you want, you can search on Google yourself, because when the time that I did my theory test, the official one has 4.5 star rating, and then the Theory 4-in-1 also had 4.8 star rating. So you can tell the difference. You can read the reviews and a whole lot. Yes, for me, I think the Theory 4-in-1 is most easy. Like, it's very easy. The kind of sentences they use is very easy for you to understand. Yeah, the English was basic as well, so you can really learn that one much quicker, even though the official DVSA was also good, you know what I mean. But the one that I used was the Theory 4-in-1, because that was much easier for me to understand. Even though I bought the 2 of them, they cost £5, £4.99. Yeah, you have to pay before you can download it. So it's good for you to pay before you can download. So imagine you didn't pay for it and then learn it. You just book your theory test, went straight to the theory center, you went there, you didn't pass, you have to book another one. Why not? Like, you should just buy for £5. Just buy the app for £5, then learn it, and then just go in one, write your theory test, and then pass. It's better to do it that way than going back. You can save money and time as well. So yes, I'm gonna put the picture one here and then the other one there so that you can see the difference, because the official one has the crown, you know, the queen's crown on it, and then the theory 4-in-1 has it's gray in color and the official one is blue in color. So yeah, so please, on your day of theory test, please, I'm just saying it again, don't forget, please take your provisional driver's license with you. Yes, it's very important. Without that, you cannot write your theory test. Yes. So for the 4-in-1, this app consists of theory tests, hazard perception, highway code, road signs, and driving lessons. So it has a lot. Yes. So for the theory test, you can decide to take a test yourself. It has the timer. So it also has practice revision questions. It has mock test questions. It has search questions. It has progress monitor. And then it also has stopping distance simulator. So please, it has a whole lot. With the practice revision question, you will just have to keep on practicing. You can practice either 10 at a time or 20. It depends on how you want to set it. So if you go on settings, you kind of know that, no, look, I want to do 10 questions at a time. I don't have time to do 50. Maybe you are busy. The least amount of time that you get, you just have to do just 10 questions and then move on. Yes. And then the mock test, you just have to do it to make sure you are well prepared. Yeah, you are well prepared, or you are all well, like you are going into it. So you just have to do that mock test questions. And the more questions, I mean, sometimes when you keep on doing it, there is 1 or 2, 3 questions that keep on repeating itself. So please make sure you take that questions very serious, because hopefully you're gonna during your exams you're gonna see that questions, and so that you can be able to answer it. Yes. And then the third one is search questions. Like you can search the questions and then you finally get your answer. Let's say, for example, you are doing the mock test. You kind of see this question. It's like when you read it, you don't really understand. Well, you can search it and then read everything under it so that you can get more idea of what the question is, so that when you meet it during the exam time, you can definitely choose the correct answer. And then the progress monitor is like you want to look at your progression. You understand? You want to look at your progression, how you are progressing. Are you progressing like low to high, or like you are not doing well? You have to keep on learning a lot. So you have to also look at it. And then the stopping distance simulator, I think that one is for the driving. So we are just, yeah, it's not that difficult, but you just have to learn. If you don't learn, there is no way that you can, I mean, you can do your theory test. Yes, you just have to learn. Yeah. Some certain subjects or topics, if you don't learn, you can't, there is no way you can do it. Yes. Some two are easy, you can do it. Let's say, for example, if you see a red traffic light, what do you have to do? You have to stop before the stop line and wait until it is safe when it's green. If it's even when it's green, that doesn't mean that you should go. You should wait until it's safe to go. Yes, that's it. It can be green and then someone is passing by, or maybe someone is crossing. You can't just go because it's green. You have to wait. So there are some certain topics you have to learn before you go in and then write your theory test. And I'm going to mention some of the topics that you need to learn before you go in to write your theory test. So like you have to learn about alertness. How are you alert? How are you concentrating? You know, if we say alert, you know what I mean? You have to learn about attitude. Yes, attitude is like your attitude during your driving. Yes. So how many gap are you keeping between you and the vehicle in front of you? Yes, that question is very tricky. It always appears, so you really need to learn that one. Yeah, the answer is 2 seconds gap. Yes, you also have to learn about safety in your vehicle. Yes, so make sure that you kind of know what to do, just not to pollute just not to pollute the air when you are driving. Yes. And then safety margin. Yes, you just have to know the distance that you have to keep before stopping. And also hazard awareness. Yes, sometimes when the weather is very bad, your visibility is always poor. Yes, you have to know if your visibility is very poor, how should you be more alert when hazard is coming up or something like that. Yes. And then vulnerable road users. So let's say, for example, cyclists. If you are driving and then there's a cyclist on the other side of the road, if you want to overtake the cyclist, how are you going to do? You have to leave extra room. Yes, you have to leave extra room to overtake the cyclist. You don't have to overtake the cyclist just like that. You have to leave extra room to overtake the cyclist. Yeah, so let's talk about other types of vehicles. So let's say, for example, you are there is a vehicle in front of you, let's say tram or large vehicle. Maybe when it signal that it's turning left, but meanwhile it is swinging to the right, what should you do? You have to wait. You have to wait for it to finish turning before you continue your journey. You have to learn all that. And then vehicle loading. Yes, when we say vehicle loading, some of the examples are control your speed limit. You understand what I mean? Yes. And then motorway rules. That means you have to know the motorway, the lane markings, what the red stand for, what the green stand for, what the amber stand for, and then what the white lanes markings also stand for. So we have red, amber, green. Amber is the same as yellow, and then white. So they all have their meanings. So you have to learn everything. Yes, that's the motorway rules. And then we have rules of the road. So let's say, for example, you are driving, you get to a zebra crossing. Yes, you have to wait till the pedestrians cross the road before you can move. Yes, you have to learn a whole lot about that. And then road and traffic signs. So let's say, for example, when you are asked by the police to stop or pull over to the left, how are you going to do that? Yes, so the police will signal you and then pull over to the left when it is safe to do so. Don't be like, oh, it's not safe, so because the police have signaled me, I have to stop. No, when it's safe to do so. The other one is essential documents. You must have at least a third-party insured cover before driving. Yes, on public roads. You have to know about that, because no matter how, you're going to see that question. And then the other one is incidents or accidents and emergencies. Yes, so when we talk about that, what we mean is what to do. So let's say, for example, when you are going through a tunnel, what do you have to do? You have to take off all sunglasses, radio, maybe you have to turn off the radio. Or what you have to do, it's going to show you if there is a danger or fire outbreak or accident or something like that. It will show you, I mean, where to get to the nearest exit, so that you can, I mean, when your vehicle breaks down in the tunnel, what you should do. So you have to really learn that one as well. And then the other one says vehicle loading. So when it says vehicle loading, how heavy loads really reduce the stability of your vehicle. Like, let's say, for example, if there is a heavy load on your vehicle, how it's gonna reduce the stability of your vehicle. You have to learn all that as well. Yes. And then yeah, there's a whole lot to learn. So it's not that difficult when you learn, but sometimes you feel like it's general knowledge, so you can do it on your own. But I'm telling you, when you get there, you'll be like, oh, I need to learn. Yes, it's very easy when you learn. So guys, please, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know this is your first time coming across my video. Please, can we get to 1K? Yes. If you want me to do a screen recording of the app, that will make it more easier. Please just write down in the comment section, and I'm going to do that. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Bye.